Hello, I will present my topic about finding a spouse, and this presentation will have two steps. The first step, I will choose a country based on the given question and talk about interesting information and statistical related to this topic in that country. In the second step, I will explain the main details of the topic and analyze some articles based on the given question. Let's start. I decided to research Japan because it is a developed country and also a country that protects its tradition about family and marriage. Since all statistical data for 2024 was not fully available on the internet because I analyzed the data from 2023. In 2023, a total of 474,740 marriages were registered in Japan. This number is one of the lowest in the last 90 years. Considering that the population of Japan was 125.4 million and 26.5 million of them were young people aged 18 to 34, the married young people made up about 1.8% of the total youth. The average age of marriage in Japan is increasing year by year. The average age for men is 31.1 and for women it is 29.7. In 2013, a total of 660,613 marriages were registered in Japan. Considering that the population of Japan in 2013 was 127.3 million and 24 million of them were young people aged 18 to 34, the married young people made up about 2.75% of the total youth. In the last 10 years, marriages have decreased significantly from 2.75% to 1.8%. In 2023, a total of 183,810 divorces and 474,740 marriages were registered in Japan, which means a 39% divorce rate. However, the divorce rate for that year is not calculating by dividing the number of divorces by the number of marriages, but by dividing the number of divorces by the total population. Living together without marriage in Japan is 6.4% for men and 8.2% for women. If a couple means only a man and a woman, this percentage should be the same. However, in Japan, unfortunately, same-sex partnerships are also quite common. Only 2% of children born in Japan are from unmarried couples, which shows that the traditional family model is still strong in Japan. In recent years, dating apps used for marriage purposes have become one of the most common ways to find a spouse in Japan. In Japan, the traditional marriage custom called OBI, where families and matchmakers introduce potential couples, is also widely practiced. In addition, social matchmaking parties called Gökon, organized by friends and colleagues, also play an important role in finding a spouse. In some African and South Asian countries, the number of marriages is increasing because of the young population and the tradition of early marriage. These countries include India, Pakistan, Nigeria, Bangladesh, and Indonesia. Economic difficulties and the preference for personal freedom have a sharply reduced the number of marriages in recent years in developed countries such as Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Italy, and Germany. In modern times, people give great importance to financial stability and personal freedom, so the age of marriage is increasing and the need for marriage is decreasing year by year. This process is happening quickly in Japan as well. Recently changing gender roles and women becoming more active in work life have also accelerated this change, which is gradually transforming marriage patterns. People usually marry because they want to be accepted by society and they wish to have family and children. The main reasons for not getting married are financial problems, preference for personal freedom, and career priorities. According to a study in Japan, an article published by Tim Horniak on 19 July 2024 mentions that the main reasons for the decline in marriage are financial difficulties, lack of good jobs, and the work culture in companies. People are worried about the high cost of living in big cities, limited job opportunities, and the fact that women cannot return to full-time work after having children as they did before. Changing marriage customs cause people to marry later, have fewer children, and as a result, the population becomes older. This leads to a decrease in young workers, which has a negative effect on the labor market. Also, if we analyze the article written after a study by Imamura in Japan in 2008, we can see that the increase in the average age of marriage because of changing marriage customs causes population decline and aging. In addition, giving more importance to personal freedom leads to social isolation, living away from family, paying less attention to parents, and finally, the weakening of the traditional family model. At the end, I would like to share an important point for readers. When counting marriage, one couple, that is two people, is counted as one marriage. But when calculating ratios, the number of marriages in the numerator is counted as 1 for 2 people, while the population in the denominator is counted as 1 for each person. This shows us that it's very important to be careful in such calculation and always keep this in mind.